the trees that have to go up are the ones that Sheila Rosano is going to address. How many trees have we still? We've had a donation of trees. Go ahead.
Well, we had a donation of 100, but we have given away about a half a dozen, maybe a dozen, and we still somehow have 100.
They're growing. They're growing.
Yes. Something fishy. Right.
And what type of trees and where?
But they are buckeyes and white oaks.
Okay.
And we have instructions from the Conservationist Committee.
If you're interested in getting trees to replant, please see Sheila. She has those available for you. And also Amanda Ballou and Will Dislin have indicated they have an auger that is available to assist in planting trees. So if you want to get in touch with Will and Amanda, as well as Jax and Sheila, please do so after the meeting. And then during our presentation from Mr. De Leon, he'll update us on the timing of the removal of the trees that the county has contracted to be removed. Okay?
Sure.
All right. The next issue relates to rebuilding. The Alliance has put together a survey that has gone out, and Jax, you want to go over that, please?
Yeah. This was just posted to the Yahoo group. However, there are a number of them up here if you are interested in them. Basically, this is if you are interested in rebuilding, but you have no idea whether with the size of your plot, what size building you could actually put there with the footprint. Is there room for a septic tank? Potentially to pump into a sewer as well as your building. This is just a preliminary thought of where you are at if you would like the Alliance to be able to assist you. You will need your APN number, which is the number of your lot. If you have a problem figuring that out, there are instructions here, or you can contact the Alliance and we will look up that number for you. It's on your tax bill. Sort of listed on here on this document. The Alliance is here to try to help you and to gather as much information as we can about who is interested in wanting to rebuild and what their questions are and what their problems are. We also hope that by coordinating this and interfacing with the county that we can save time of the county's time and expedite in dealing with all our issues perhaps at one time and getting organized, so maybe the county comes out on one date to look after they've received some indication of what's happening. Also on the front page here are your helpful phone numbers if you need a septic inspection. The phone number is here, the cost is here. If you want your water turned on, the phone number is here, and some of the costs that may be associated with that. If you need temporary power through PG&E to their information and the contact information, that's all at the bottom of this sheet. So these are up here, and I would encourage you to take one, take a look at it. If the Alliance can be of assistance to you, we certainly would like to try. So let us know if we can.
Thank you.
Woo.
Thanks, Jax. As far as rebuilding, Craig Waters had his groundbreaking, and he has put on the Yahoo group information in terms of what he went through and for his to get his permit so that he could rebuild his home. So congratulations, Craig. Siren and alarm, we had discussed at some early on of needing an alarm system in Anderson Springs should there be an emergency. And if you're interested in that as a possibility and a probability for us, please check that off as you sign in. The fire breaks, CAL FIRE or South Lake County Fire Protection District is planning a fire break along the western side of Anderson Springs. They were short 2 rights of entry, and I think those have been gotten now. Cleo was able to give us hers as well as the Wolf's. So, do you know anything more about that plan, Jim, or anyone have the specifics? Did you bring the map? No, okay, it's okay.
Mike wants to.
Okay, Mike Wink, we should get a report from him in terms of what is being proposed in terms of a fire break around the western part of our community. Okay, we go on to SMAC.
So there are two organizations or groups that meet related to seismicity, the earthquakes. The first is the Seismic Monitoring Advisory Committee, or SMAC. That dates back to 97 or so when the injection started. I've served or been attending that the last 16 years. This May will be my last meeting, but we need to have another representative for Anderson Springs. So if anyone's interested, you should certainly attend their meetings. They're twice a year. The next one is Monday, May 9th at the Calpine Visitors Center at 9:30 in the morning. And if you're interested, if you can let Joan Clay know, because we have to work in getting that appointment confirmed by the Board of Supervisors. So that's the main thing. There's also the Geothermal Mitigation Fund, which receives funds from Calpine and NCPA to repair damage. Obviously, damage from earthquakes is not so much a concern now, although there are potential issues or perhaps ongoing issues related to noise now that there's not a lot of trees between us and the power plants. And when you do go to all the time, effort, and money to rebuild, you don't want to see problems develop in your concrete and foundation and drywall and so forth. So it's still important, and so we'd love to have someone step in and be involved.
Thank you very much, Jeff.